The first reading for today is one of several fascinating stories found in the book of Kings. And the story contains all the elements that would make an intriguing movie. There is greed, jealousy, conspiracy, murder, abuse of power, and how easy it is to become complicit in acts of evil. The story also contains some fascinating characters. King Ahab of Israel and his wife Jezebel, and their next door neighbor, Naboth. The focal point of the story is that Naboth has what Ahab wants, his vineyard. In the Old Testament tradition, what Ahab was guilty of is called coveting. And coveting is the final prohibition of the Ten Commandments. St. Augustine says that our desires in life are often, if not always, defined by what we see around us. His point is that we are often motivated to want things because someone else wants it, or because someone else already has it. We are made to think we need what others have. Coveting what others have is a major source of mischief in human affairs. It is the sin Ahab was guilty of. When Ahab was unable to convince Naboth to sell him his vineyard, Ahab's wife Jezebel sprung into action. She engineers a plot and has Naboth killed. But without a word of questioning, without concern as to how his wife did what she did, Ahab took possession of the vineyard. What was important to him was not how he got it, but that it was his. My friends, perhaps a spiritual question for us to ponder. Do we see something of ourselves in Ahab? Do I, like him, want more and could care less how I get it? Do I covet? Alongside this reading from 1 Kings is our gospel from Matthew. And the gospel contains several challenging demands from our Lord. One of them is this command: when someone strikes you on your right cheek, turn the other one as well. Now, my friends, our Lord is not suggesting that we allow ourselves to be taken advantage of. But he is suggesting that the tit-for-tat mentality is not the way of the Christian. We live in a world which lives by the principle, fight fire with fire. But our Lord calls his followers to a different standard. In our relationships, it's natural for us to want to get even when we've been wronged. Revenge is almost basic. But those of us who follow Christ are called to a costly, countercultural, counterintuitive way of living. A way of living aimed at breaking the cycle of violence and not perpetuating it. Yes, what our Lord requires of his followers is demanding. It's challenging. But every time I reflect on these words found in the Sermon on the Mount, I'm reminded of something G.K. Chesterton once said. He says that the Christian ideal has not been tried and found wanting. It's been found difficult, and because of that, it's left untried.